Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kaye Boehning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
We made it.
We did.
Hey, we made it. Rick, we made it.
7:32.
Oh, wait, hold on, Rick. Oh, you know what? We didn't make it. Watch this, Rick.
Oh, no wonder. I'm not
Okay. Rick?
I'm better now.
There you go. Sometimes you just got to unplug in life. You just got to disconnect and unplug once in a while.
It'd be better if I was the one doing it. But
All right, here we go. Episode untechnically, well, I guess like on paper, 302. 300 actually happened a while back, Kay, and we missed you. You know, it should have been you, I think. But, you know, as Walter Cronkite used to say, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't know if he ever said that, did he?
I don't think he ever said that.
I think that.
I remember watching Walter Cronkite.
He doesn't seem like a guy that would say that. That was off of Bruce Almighty. Did you ever watch that?
I did.
It was one of my favorite movies with Jim Carrey, and he had a comb, and he's like, I'm finally going to get Anchor, you know, and all this stuff. And he has that was his line with that baker. He goes, and he's like, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. So he's in the bathroom and he's pretending he's Walter Cronkite. He's like, I'm Walter Cronkite, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. So that's how we're going to start this morning. The cookie's crumbling here on Good Morning Huntsville.
It's crumbling quickly.
It's crumbling quickly. Audience,
Something's crumbling.
You have Amanda from the library. She's about to walk out. I mean, viewership is at an all-time low this morning. So just kidding. Welcome in. Actually, viewership has been at a I don't want to say an all-time high, but we've been gaining a lot of new folks. We want to welcome you in this morning as we get started. Episode 302. What you going to do here on a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday? Let us know that you're out there this morning, Huntsville. For those of you as well on the Spirit Radio FM app, we want to welcome you in. And whether you're on LinkedIn, Twitter, which is now known as X, or YouTube, or the 3 different Facebook channels that we're on, we welcome all of you in this morning. A fun show lined up today. Amanda Sturdivant joining us with the Huntsville Public Library. And as we get started, big shout out to Paul Oley. Paul, did you hear Paul's song, by the way, yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Paul has a brand new song now, a theme song. It was like a disco beat. It worked out pretty well. So if you go on Facebook, Rick, just go to my Facebook page. There's a clip of that segment that I think Kaye liked it. Kaye loved it, actually. I saw the love icon. And Rick, I need to come up with one for you.
You really do.
As I'm sitting here, Kaye, looking at Rick, I can tell he's like, where's mine at?
No, I wasn't actually thinking. I was thinking, oh, my God, please don't do one for me. That's what I was thinking.
Well, a huge shout out this morning, though, to Paul of the gallery. Appreciate all that he does. In fact, he's the flag sponsor this morning. Paul, I hope you don't mind. As I was walking to turn on the lights and the AC this morning, I noticed a flag back there. So we decided we're just going to bring it in here and use it as our backdrop today. So
and it looks good.
Yeah, it turned out.
I look so patriotic.
You look with that green, the green 0 degree kind of look on the hat, and then the Tomorrow's Promise green, and then the flag. I mean, it just flows together.
It does. Something flows.
My belly's flowing this morning, too. I had a banana. I'm feeling good, finally.
Are you?
I finally had a chance to eat, like, something nutritious, Kaye. You'd be proud of me. Normally, it's a McDonald's. The chicken sandwiches can't be that bad for you, do you think? Like the little chicken biscuit?
I don't think they're made out of chicken.
It's processed meat. They just slap it together. Tastes good. But, again, Paul, the gallery for all of your custom framing photography, more 1201 University. Appreciate you, Paul. Also, a big thank you to Elliott's Jewelers, Elliott Herzig online at elliottjewelers.com for sponsoring the studio. And, of course, on this wonderful Wednesday, so great to have Kaye and Rick Boehning back with us from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. They are the early childhood excellence educators here in Huntsville. And so if you are looking for a place for your child, it is the place to be. Both of our children are there. I know a lot of new folks joining us on the show, and I'm always going to highlight the good that Tomorrow's Promise does. And we appreciate y'all so much. And next week, we're going to come by. We have a little presentation for you. So we want to come by and give you guys something, a little thank you. So that'll be coming up next week sometime. So I'll coordinate with you on when we're planning on doing that. The holidays right around the corner, 4th of July here tomorrow. And we will have a rerun episode tomorrow. And then Billy and I, by the way, Rick, if y'all are available today at noon, no Rotary today, we're going to meet, no Rotary, but we're going to meet at Rodeo. So Billy and I are meeting at Rodeo today at noon, and we're going to record Friday's show. So we will still have a show Friday, but it'll be a recorded segment. We're going to do that today so we can still have a Friday show. And so we're going to enjoy some lunch. So if y'all are free and you want to come hang out, come by, get something to eat, and help
Delphina, she might not want to make me coffee that time of day.
What time does the coffee normally start rolling for you, Rick?
6 on Mondays.
And it goes from 6 a.m. to...
No, 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
That's when we get there for trivia.
Ah, okay. All right.
No, but you start drinking coffee the second you get up.
No, not the second. I got to make it first.
Wow.
And see, it's good that you...
If you had a really thoughtful wife, she would make coffee for you.
Yeah, she tried that on our honeymoon, and that's good. We're not doing that anymore.
It's good, Kaye, that you threw in the word coffee after the word drinking as soon as you get up. That could have been taken a weird way. So, hey, Rick, how you doing?
I get a lot of trouble for drinking coffee at a Mexican restaurant instead of a margarita.
A lot of friends always joining us. Okay, so my sister already knows this. Walter Cronkite always said, and that's the way it was.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's the way it was.
That's what he said.
So that's what he said. I didn't remember that. So we'll get to some of the comments already coming in this morning. Again, Amanda Sturdivant from Huntsville Public Library going to be joining us here around 7:45. Before we kind of take a segue and do all of that, you guys, I just wanted to I wanted to highlight y'all this morning. Y'all finally got a little break for about a week.
Yeah.
Can we talk about where y'all went? It sounded like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we went on a boat.
A big boat.
Okay, ship.
My
We
dad
went on a ship.
My dad would get mad whenever we would talk about like going on a carnival, even though it is a ship. He'd be like, "Son, that ain't no ship. You wouldn't get on a ship. Be what I was on in the Navy." He goes, "That thing was just a big boat. What you went on." It's like, okay, Dad, that's the only thing I can relate to ever being on that. But so you guys were on a cruise. Where did y'all go?
Where did we go, honey? We went to the Western Caribbean.
Yeah. Rotan and
We went all the way down to Roatan and worked our way back.
Costa Maya and
Did y'all do
Cozumel.
any zip lining?
No. There was one on the ship, but there was a long line. There were
What
like 7,000 people on that ship.
What are y'all's like favorite excursions? Because that's a big part of cruising is the excursion. What's y'all's favorite things to do?
We like to snorkel.
Yeah, we went snorkeling twice, and then we snowboarded once.
Once. That's a new word. Once.
I was when we went. There was like an area, and you could go out, and it was weird because you're kind of in the ocean, but then all of a sudden there's a sandbar, but you can like wade in it, I guess is the correct word. And so you get out there, and it's not above your feet in the middle of this area, and there's stingrays everywhere. And that was really cool to like be in the middle of that. And then we went snorkeling when we went, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I don't like deep water. I'm not a fan. And I can swim, but I don't know what it is. I can't tread water worth a flip. Never could.
All that muscle holds you down.
I'm just not a fan. If someone had a big pool that was like 12 feet deep and a slide, I wouldn't go on it. I just don't like that. I'm just not. Even at 40 years old, I'm being, vulnerable here. I'm telling a fear of mine. It's just deep. I don't know why. I've always been just don't enjoy it. Now I'll go in a swimming pool. But the snorkeling kind of made me nervous because, you don't touch, whenever you're doing this. You can't just go down and I was having a hard time kind of floating doing that. And it was kind of embarrassing because I'm in my mid-30s and a guy's kind of holding me while I snorkel. And I'll never forget, water started getting into the glasses. It kind of made me scared for a little bit because it's like that gets in there and all of a sudden I'm breathing in water. And he's like, "Oh, just calm down." It seems like every time I get in water, I panic and then something semi-tragic happens. So I don't know, Rick.
I enjoy it.
It was fun though.
I probably went down about 40 feet on the snuba thing.
And you called it snuba. So what is that like a
It's like a regulator with a hose that goes up to a tank on the surface.
Okay. And it's called, and are you snuba certified now?
No, I just have a little certificate that says I did it.
It's like a 1 hour.
Yeah.
Is that about how long it goes?
No, they'd have to teach you how to do it first, not to panic or anything.
Well, that would, see, I already said the word I panic, so that would be it for me. So
I need remedial classes.
She tried her best, but
favorite thing
water doesn't scare me at all.
Favorite thing on a cruise for me, and I'll ask you guys, mine is the food. It's just an unlimited supply of all you can eat.
I actually lost weight.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All that walking.
Do you enjoy the formal dinners? Those are always a lot of fun too.
Yeah, we had several of those.
It's always kind of I don't know. I enjoy talking to people, but the first time I ever went, it was, I don't say it in a rude way, but it was awkward because you're sitting around people that you don't know anything about them or who they are. So, and then you're with that group the rest of the cruise. Is that how they still do it? You sit at
We were with our family.
Yeah, 15 of us went.
So y'all got your own table then?
Yeah, we had our own table. Actually, we had two tables. And we ran that ship, let me tell you.
You can already hear y'all had like a special designated kind of guard with your family. Move along, move out of the way. The Boehnings are coming through. I was sitting there watching, I guess in the UK how they have the King's Guard. And, they'll just plow through people if you're in their way. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking of that when y'all said this. I could see all 15 of y'all. And then someone, move out of the way.
We were the only Boehnings there.
Okay.
It was actually my great-nephew's graduation cruise. His last name is Cruz. So it's the Cruise.
Awesome. They should have given him a free ticket for that.
They should have, but they didn't.
I knew a young man's last name was Cable. And the local Williamson County Cablevision gave him free cable TV for a year because his last name was Cable. I was like, that's pretty good, man. Yeah. So I'm thinking about maybe changing my last name to Ford.
So you get a free forward?
Yeah, possibly. We'll see. I don't think that's going to work out. So, well, hey, a lot of folks joining us this morning. We'll get to those comments a little bit later on as we start this wonderful Wednesday. Kaye gave us a little hint earlier because it is Wednesday Wisdom. Mm-hmm. Kaye's got 2 of them for us today. 2 Wednesday Wisdoms. So
first one is don't go cruising.
Yeah, don't go cruising. So, were you a fan? Do you like the cruise, Kaye?
Yes and no. I do not like being where you can't see the land. But
doesn't bother me a bit.
Well, I get motion sickness, so I put a little patch behind my ear, and I'm fine with that.
And that works out pretty good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And I know how to swim, and took junior life saving. Was one step away from being a lifeguard and stuff like that. So
I was actually a lifeguard.
I don't have any problem swimming or anything like that. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, not your like on your high list.
I like, there's the waves, and then there's more waves, and there's more waves, and more waves, and when we're diving in a car, there's always something different to see. So.
I always enjoyed the one thing that we did that I really started to enjoy was the comedy clubs. Those were kind of fun. Now, sometimes they were a little, over the top, but for the most part, the ones that we went to were a lot of fun. And so I found a lot of joy going to the comedy clubs and all that.
We watched a play of Grease. The movie Grease.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty close to the actual thing.
When you said that at first, because my brain, you know how I am, Rick.
I know how your brain.
My brain doesn't. I thought you said I had a plate of grease. I was like, what? So
only one though.
And then after the first thought registered, you said you watched the play Grease. I started thinking of the country, and then the third process was like, the old John Travolta movie,
yeah,
right?
That's the one.
Literally all 3 of those thoughts came into my brain within 5 seconds. If you're saying that. It's probably why I'm tired all the time, man.
Could be, because you're processing a lot.
Well, hey, a good one lined up. Keep the comments coming in. We're going to take our first break here pretty quick, and we'll be back in a moment. Paul Oley is joining us. Paul, what did you think of your theme song yesterday, Paul? We just have to know, what did you think of your song? We'll take a break. We'll have a listen. Kaye, you'll like this. Our local news now. No more national news. I mean, sometimes I throw in a little national, but it's local to Huntsville. So we'll have your local news coming up here in just a few moments. And also, we will have Amanda Sturdivant joining us back on the other side as we continue to celebrate all things good happening here in Huntsville. And we're also going to talk about what's been going on at Tomorrow's Promise. Some big events coming up right around the horizon, and still an opportunity to get involved with that. Also this week, we'll continue our keyword. This is the last day of the keyword, by the way, because we're not going to be on tomorrow with the 4th of July. And then Friday, we will have a recorded show. But, Rick, keyword?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. I was hoping
all one word.
All one word. See, Rick, watch it. You know what we say all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All one word, fireworks, on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. So text in that keyword, fireworks.
0 Degree right here.
It's right there on Rick's hat. Hold on, Rick. Let's do this just so folks know. Right there. Man, I like
right,
I like
right
that
here.
look, Rick, by the way.
What?
I like the hat like this. I like that.
You like the hat?
Yeah. He looks younger with this hat on, doesn't he, Kaye?
How young do I look? Because I don't want to look too young.
Yeah, you look like you're about 30, 39 right now.
I'm 65.
See, I was giving you some props.
I need some, that respect.
I was giving you some candy this morning. But it is our keyword on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We'll give away $20 today, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All you got to do is text in fireworks along with your name. That keyword again, 936-339-0139. As always, our Wednesdays, our wonderful Wednesdays, brought to you by our great friends at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Over 25 years of excellence. Check them out online at tomorrowspromise.info. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. More to come. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville. And Paul, listen at this.
Huntsville nights, neon lights ignite. Paul Oley at the gallery, what a sight. Custom frames, each one with flair. You bring your art, he adds the care. We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography that sparks a flame. The gallery, a household name.
Here we
grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Hey friends, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliott Herslick. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliott Herslick of Elliott's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliott is the person. Again, it's Elliott's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliott's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com. Happy Wednesday, friends. I'm Rob Hipp, and here's the news. Hornet Football 2024 season tickets available starting July the 8th. Hornet football fans, get ready. The 2024 season ticket sales start on July the 8th for current season ticket holders who can renew their seats until July the 24th. Check your email for a passcode to renew your tickets online. Those season tickets are just $50 per reserved seat plus processing fees and can be printed or used digitally. Public sales for reserved seating begin on August the 1st and will run through August the 18th. For any questions, email ticketsales@huntsville-isd.org. Get ready to cheer on the Hornets this season and sting 'em Hornets. Stay updated with This Week in Huntsville newsletter. You can stay up to date with the latest happenings in Huntsville and plan your weekend with the This Week in Huntsville newsletter. It's sent out every Friday. This free newsletter from Hello Huntsville provides you with all the information you need to prepare for the weekend, from local events and activities to community news. It's your go-to guide for making the most of your time in Huntsville. To sign up, simply visit HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. You can join the fun at the Huntsville Public Library on July the 5th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. for the monthly Bunko Game Night. It's held at 1219 13th Street at the library. This lively event requires no skill other than rolling dice. It's an upbeat setting for perfect socializing with snacks and prizes included. All supplies are provided, and the event is open to adults ages 18 and up. Don't miss out on the chance to meet new people and enjoy a night of pure luck and entertainment. Hurricane Beryl remains Category 4 potential threat to Texas. We've been keeping you up to date with this as Hurricane Beryl continues to strengthen and remains a Category 4 storm with winds at 155 miles per hour, just shy of Category 5 intensity. The storm's path remains uncertain, but the area of high pressure in northern Florida will play a key role in determining whether Beryl veers towards Texas or heads further south. Meteorologists predict that if the high pressure remains strong, Beryl could be steered north towards Texas. If the high weakens, the storm may take a more westerly path towards Mexico. Regardless, the Gulf of Mexico should be prepared for high rip currents starting Saturday. The heaviest rains and impacts will be clear by later today, with potential landfall in Texas or northeastern Mexico early next week. Stay up to date with the latest forecast and make sure to prepare for severe weather impacts. And finally, today is International Plastic Bag Free Day, National Fried Clam Day, Chocolate Wafer Day, Compliment Your Mirror Day, and the all-important National Eat Your Beans Day. Well, that's your news. Stay tuned right here to spiritradio.fm for the latest local updates. Have a blessed day, friends. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
All right, Huntsville, time now 7:53 as we are back on here on this wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for being with us here on Good Morning Huntsville. It's your show. And we will get to many comments coming through here in just a little bit. But we are so excited to have a – boy, I haven't been able to do this in a while. But, whoa, I got the camera on all three of y'all to start out with there. So come in just a little bit more. We'll just mosey on in. There we go. Perfect. Well, it's great to have a new friend joining us. It's been a friend on the phone, but now a friend in person. And as a friend, you get the official Tomorrow's Promise horn here. You know, the Rick Boehning, Tomorrow's Promise, 0 Degree. We need to start putting advertisement stickers on this thing. But welcome in. Rick, have you called TDCJ this morning? No. Okay, no call to TDCJ has been notified. Amanda, welcome in. First-time guest.
Thank you.
2 toots of the horn. I just like saying 2 toots. It's just fun to say. There you go.
Woo, thank you so much. It's very special.
We haven't been able to do that in a while, Amanda, so it's so great. So
I'm glad to
good
be
to have
a
you
special
on this
guest.
morning. Love
Thank
your
you so
shirt, by
much.
the way. Very beautiful,
Yes,
colorful.
Representing the library, I thought it would be fitting, and I like colorful things, so it just was a good choice.
Well, I was telling Rick and Kaye before you walked in this morning, and then I told you when you walked in, we were talking about just the great work that you're doing with our public library. And I'm subscribed to the city of Huntsville on their website to different areas, and I get notifications, and you are just putting on the events at the library.
It's crazy. It's exciting. It's busy. Right now, mainly it's for our summer reading program where we're jam-packing this schedule. Like every day has at least one activity for adults, kids, or teens, and then I hope to continue that into the fall. But I just started in November, so I'm getting my feet wet, and this is my first summer in Huntsville at the library, and boy, it's full and it's exciting. We got a lot of people in there and keeps us busy.
Yeah, well, it's wonderful. Well, let's get to know you a little bit.
Okay,
I know
sure.
married. Y'all got 2 little pups, and
Yes.
you guys are in Montgomery, so making the trek here.
Yep.
Let us just know maybe a little bit about your story and kind of
Sure.
through that and how you got to where you're at now here in Huntsville at the library.
Yeah, it's a interesting little story. So I actually have been an art teacher for the past 12 years in various ways. Taught private lesson art, painting classes, adult art therapy, and then I was a high school art teacher for 6 years in Montgomery at Lake Creek High School. And then the balance of teacher life, personal life got to be a little unbalanced for me.
That's the word I was thinking you were going to say, yeah.
I reevaluated and prayed about it and left my classroom. And that was a really hard choice, but best choice I could have made for me and my family. And then I applied to all these random places, and it led me here to Huntsville as the outreach and program coordinator. Started in November. We got a new director in January, so things have just been changing and moving forward. And I'm an artist by nature, so I like to bring a lot of art things to the library. So I'm teaching painting classes and adult art lessons, and still staying true to who I am. And yes, married to my husband Patrick for 8 years.
Awesome.
We have 2 corgis, Arlo and Junie. Juniper, they're crazy, and our babies. But yeah, that's a little snippet about me. Grew up in Montgomery, still live there, so I got about a 50-minute ride to commute to Huntsville, but it's not during traffic. It's relaxing, and read a book or listen to a book, you know.
I was going to say, hopefully not read a book.
No. Listening to a book, yes. No, we don't need that on 45. But it's a nice, relaxing morning, usually.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I love that story. You know, they're Montgomery, hometown girl then.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Finding some opportunities here in Huntsville. The teaching part, you know, I know you let in and you were talking about that you taught before this. How did all that kind of come about? Were you thinking about it when you were growing up, when you were in high school? Maybe what led to the fascination and the talents that you have in art?
Well, I've always been a crafty, arty person, and I would play school at home. My sisters, my friends, I would be the teacher, you know. I'd have a little grade book, make worksheets, and they'd be my students. We get stickers and stuff. But I never really thought I would be a teacher. I just was like, it's just, no. And then I actually went to the University of Houston, got an art history degree. Like, what the heck am I going to do with this? But then paths kind of led me to teaching art, and I worked at Painting with a Twist in Conroe, so I
cool.
taught art lessons there for 5 years. And then I said, you know what, let's be a real teacher. So I went to teacher school, got my certificate, and I said, no way, I'm never going to teach high school. They're brats, no way. Well, then I applied to literally 100 jobs for elementary, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. Nothing, no chirps, no bites at all. And then my high school art teacher, I was still in contact with her. She called me. She said, Amanda, I have a job for you. Come back to Montgomery. So I literally came and taught at the high school I graduated from. And like the paths just lined up. You know, God had a plan for me. And I said, wow, you know, never would have picked this, but you know, it was
I've
amazing.
learned not to tell God I'm never going to do something.
Yeah. Right. Make up your mind.
You'll have to hear Kaye's story about that sometime.
So, I hadn't planned on it, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I love the teenagers that I taught. I still talk with a lot of them, and it made me who I am. So a lot of skills from teaching transfer over to my library job for sure, like prioritizing and multitasking and communication and all the things. It works out. So,
library is such a tremendous resource, and that's why I was so thankful to have you on Wednesday along with Tomorrow's Promise. Kaye has done such a great job in our community, really building up literacy as well, you know, with the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library and free books for children. So it kind of goes, you know, hand in hand. Children can develop that love for reading by getting these free books. And then that's just going to turn into, Mom, let's go to the library. Dad, let's go to the library. And I really need to get Braylon over to the library because as I went over there a while back, I was walking through and I said, wow, they have this amazing children's area over there.
Yeah. It's huge.
Can you highlight maybe some of those type of areas and what folks can expect when they walk into the library?
Yeah. So when you walk in, it's kind of divided into the different sections. So you walk in, circulation desk. The young adult section is kind of out in the lobby. So that's for our teens, young adults. And then the children's room is gigantic. Miss Linda does an amazing time. She does 4 story times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, Monday evenings, and then every other Saturday. So she is like hustling in the children's room. But there's computers for kids, there's picture books, chapter books. We've got these big giant books you can check out, like, you know, you would see at story time, but you can take them home.
Oh, cool.
Then we have literacy kits and games that can be checked out, DVDs, all kinds of stuff in the kids' room. We have activities out the wazoo. You can just even come and play Legos or play with the puppets, and just a good free activity with the air conditioning, right?
Yeah.
So the kids' room is just full of activities. And then you go to the left, and we have our genealogy room, which is one of the best in Texas. Amazing resources. And then we've got a computer lab, the DVD section, and then the adult section in the back with study rooms. So, I mean, there's something for everybody, all types of books. We're very up to date. We get new releases every month. So we've got the stuff. It's also something to mention is you can do interlibrary loans, so you can request books and then we can get them from other libraries.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we borrow them from other libraries. They come to us. So if we don't have it, we can get it for you, which is pretty awesome. So we've got stuff for everybody. That's really my goal. And I brought my little calendars to show just how kooky and full our schedule is. It's on the website, of course, on our Facebook, but it's full every single day. So
Kaye may become your best friend. She loves events and these type of things. Kaye, that calendar's loaded, Kaye.
Yeah, it's pretty insane and wonderful. I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm also tired, but, you know, that's part of it.
Are those extra copies? Or
yes, I brought them to share.
Oh, wonderful.
So there's a children's, teens, and adult calendar, because we have to have 3 separate ones because it's so busy.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah, so.
Well, you were just doing amazing.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not downplaying, you know, anyone else that may have ever been in that role, but you were just doing tremendous work in promoting the library. And it's a place that, I'll be honest, like, I need to get my children over there. I think it's so important. We love getting the books, you know, through the Imagination Library every month. I read to my children every single night. And I want to get, especially Braylon over there, because I want them to have that love for literacy and books. And again, I keep thanking Kaye because she kind of jump-started that for us. And, you know, and we run out. I never thought I would say this. Kaye, because, you know, we've talked about some pretty, on a serious note, some pretty disturbing stats of children that don't even have books in their homes.
Right.
And I couldn't imagine a life without that. And, you know, our bookcase for Braylon just overflowing with books. The problem is we have now read all those books, Kaye. We're through them. The good news is we get a new book. So now it's like, now it's time, okay, we need to start going to the library to kind of get that extra book fix as well.
Right.
Amanda, what are some kind of goals, maybe some dreams, some things that you're really thinking about as this progresses forward?
Okay, so my job is outreach, coordination, and then program coordination. So I very much am developing the programs, but my goal is definitely to really get to know Huntsville and outreach to the community. So go to the schools, go to the daycares, go to homeschool groups like homeschool hubs, and really connect to the community more, because I'm not from here. You know, I kind of jumped into this job, so I'm learning about Huntsville and how things work. So my goal is to really get more involved in the community. We've already booked a booth for Fair on the Square, so that's a great exposure for the community. It's their 50th anniversary this year, so glad to be a part of that. And then Alpha and Omega, I've already got some days booked with them at Ignite Community School. So like I'm already getting my fingers wet in here, but my goal is to just continue to learn about Huntsville and then come and visit you. Like I can come there, we can do story time or do field trips. Like that's my goal, is to just get more involved, be seen, and share the free services that the library can offer to everyone. So that's the big dream.
When you were talking about reading earlier, you know, having reading sessions, and I know the summer reading program is going on right now. Can you maybe highlight that just a little bit?
Absolutely, yeah. So our summer reading program goes until not October.
It's a long summer.
What is the month? August 3rd, so we still have a month left. And the summer reading program is for children and adults. It's broken down into age groups. And so what you do is you create an account on Read Squared. It's free. And then you log the books that you read. So for kids, it's done by minutes. Because, you know, reading Dr. Seuss might take 5 minutes for some, but then, you know, other kids might take longer. So for the children, you log by minutes, and every 3 hours they complete a level, and they come to the library and get a prize. So, you know, level 1, prize, level 2, prize. The goal is just to encourage them to continue reading through the summer, and then after you've reached the 5th stage, you get all these prizes, but then you get entered into a drawing for Top Reader Award. So we want to have the most minutes read, and then you get a big prize. And it's broken down by early reader, elementary, and then teen and adult. Adults is logged by books, you know, because minute, you know, it's
Adults
a little bit different.
It's by novel.
Yes,
right?
yes. So if you choose to read a gigantic novel, that's your choice, but it only counts as one book. And then so we have awards for the adults as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you can still sign up. There's still time. We have over 500 people registered. Now our next goal is 600, so we're really encouraging that. So please come and do that. You can do it on our website, do it at the library, but it's free, easy, and it's just logging books and encouraging that love of literacy to continue.
What about, like, you know, my daughter's going to be 3 soon, and I read to her. Can I, as a parent, can I read to her and log that if we do that?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
cool.
So
Okay.
it can benefit both of you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, Amanda, appreciate all that you do.
Thank you so much.
This community is so locked in to early childhood development and literacy, and you know, it takes folks like you and Kaye to really continue to promote the good in our community for our children. Is there anything else that's kind of been on your mind? Some things that we didn't talk about that you want to highlight this morning?
Well, just the community relationships. I do want to say a big, huge thank you because I've gotten a ton of support from Huntsville and local organizations. So on the crazy full calendar that I have, most of our special events are done by local community organizations. Like we have the Walker County Beekeeper Association, the Walker County Audubon Society, the Birds, the Parks and Wildlife has come, the paramedics, police, fire truck firemen have come. So local people have supported us. The Two Blondes in a Bakery, Five Loaves, Farmhouse, like local organizations and companies have really supported the library. And so I just want to say thank you hugely to Huntsville. And Tomfooleries has been amazing. Adler Family Toys, we're doing pop-up story times with both of those. Cool. So not living here or growing up here, I didn't know what to expect, but I am blown away. And I just am excited to continue those relationships. So thank you, Huntsville.
We just need to get you to move here.
Well, there's many factors involved with that. But, we can put that little bug out there. It would make the gas, bills easier for me. But, yes, I love it. I'm excited to be here.
We love having you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
One of the things that you'll notice about this community is, and I say it, I used to joke about it, but it's serious. Huntsville's a community where you can hug people and tell them you love them, and nobody's going to be like, whoa, that's kind of weird. That's how Huntsville is.
Yeah,
so
the support is very obvious.
While you were talking, I did have one other question that popped into my mind. While you were talking earlier about, children coming in and being read to, maybe some volunteer opportunities. Can someone...
Yes.
I'll be honest, I started thinking, man, I would love to come in and read to the children. Is that an opportunity?
Yes.
Can people volunteer to do these kind of things?
Yes, that is a goal that we have we have volunteer opportunities all the time to help shelf books and clean and get ready for all these crazy events. So we have volunteers all year long. But the community volunteers, yes, we would love for you to come be like a spotlight storyteller at one of our morning story times, or, the mayor or city people or anybody is invited to do that. We would just need to organize it. But it would be great. Then we can promote you and show a partnership. And then also, the kids can learn who's in our community. So, yes, please, let's do that.
Cool. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. I would love to come in once a month and just read to the children,
Yes.
And as long as it's those really huge books with really big letters.
We could do that.
That are very simple.
Yes.
That would be.
And then we do songs.
We're signing you up to read Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, don't. I've started. If you've watched the show, Amanda, there's this thing that I know Dr. Seuss is good educational, but I don't know what it is. It just. Man, I start reading that to my daughter, and I'm like, man, quit rhyming.
Yeah, the crazy words.
It drives me crazy.
Yes.
So,
we'll pick something else.
I've came around, Kate. Don't worry.
There's other choices. It's okay.
And then it's so long too. It's 80 pages. I told Braylon, I said, sweetheart, I don't want to read 80 pages to you tonight. I didn't tell her that, but in my mind, I said that to her.
I love you, but I'm tired too. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, more information online. Just go to the City of Huntsville's website. You can find the library tab there and all the information and resources that you need. Better yet, just show up to the library in person.
You go.
What are the hours? That's one other thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So Monday through Friday, we're open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 to 2 on Saturday.
And if you live in the city limits, how does it work as far as membership goes?
Okay, so anybody can get a library card. I don't live in Walker County, but I have a library card. So you just have to have a driver's license and then a second proof of residency. So car insurance, a receipt, something that can verify your address. And then you can come join the library for free.
For free, no cost?
No
even
cost.
Outside of city limits?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody is welcome.
Man, my hometown, they hit me up. Literally, the city limit line, Kaye, no joke, was one street over, and I had to pay $25 a year to be in that. Can you imagine,
no.
Rick? $25 a year to
That's a lot.
But I paid. It was worth it. So
good.
I'm glad y'all offer it for free.
We're free,
all right.
yes.
Well, there she is, Amanda Sturdivant, joining us this morning.
Thank
Go
you
by
so
and see
much.
her. You bet. And someone had commented in, one of your colleagues from the library commented in earlier and said, not just a shout out, but a super shout out to our outreach and program coordinator, Amanda Sturdivant. Awesome summer reading program. That from the Huntsville Public Library.
Thank you. Thank you, fellow coworkers.
All right, we'll take a break. So great to have Amanda on today, and I'm excited. I want to go check out the library
please do.
And continue our journey with our children as well. So let's take a quick break. We'll have our keyword again for you.
I saw what your sister said.
Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah.
Make my brother read Dr.
No, do
Seuss.
not. Yeah, my sister said make my read. Yeah.
That's what siblings do, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll figure that one out later. Maybe like the first 5 pages of it. Keyword continues today. Fireworks. All you got to do is text in the keyword fireworks, all one word, along with your name, 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number is 936-339-0139. We're giving away $20 today, so you can get yourself some lunch. We'd love to bless you with that. All you got to do is text in to win. As always, our Wednesdays made possible by Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools, over 25 years of excellence here in Huntsville and throughout Walker County. More information online at tomorrowspromise.info. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Rick joins us back on the other side, and we've got a surprise for Rick as well when we come back. Stay with us. More to come. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Again, Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.live for more information. Education you can trust.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
In Huntsville, there's a man, candy in his hands. Freeze dried sweet delight, 0 degree creations all night. Rick's got the groove in the freeze drying booth. Skittles so divine, taste it and you'll shine. Candy man Rick, he's got the trick. Freeze dried magic, so fantastic. Skittles pop and crunch,
Skittles.
right there in a bunch. Taste the groove so sweet, Rick's candy can't beat. In the disco lights, candy reach new heights. Huntsville's talking loud, Rick's hip and so proud. Candy man Rick, he's got the trick. Strike magic, so fantastic.
You're having too much fun with this, Rob.
Oh, welcome back. Candyman Rick here with us today. I mean, I know it's Tomorrow's Promise Wednesday, but you got to just give a shout out to Candyman Rick.
Candyman Rick. I'm not sure I like that name.
Yeah, well, Sugar Daddy did.
Because I drive a van, you know.
Yeah. All right. Did you like that, Rick? Was that all right?
It was pretty cool.
The guy was whispering too much. It was.
I couldn't hear Rick. Couldn't hear him over the beat.
Yeah, I was. It was kind of whispery, but that's okay because there's something kind of mysterious, about Rick. Once you get to know him, you're like, man, this guy's a man
a little
of
shady, right?
This guy's a man of wonder over here. So, all right, welcome back. Great to have Amanda Sturdivant. I'm really excited, Kaye, just about this community and so many opportunities, so many events that you guys do at Tomorrow's Promise, and now hearing. I knew the library did a lot, but I had no. I see it come in, but I had no idea that it was.
I've got a suggestion for what you could read to the children.
What is that?
War and Peace.
What is that?
You've never heard of War and Peace?
I've heard of Warren G, the rapper. I mean, but I ain't reading that to him.
Your education is sadly lacking.
War and P?
War and Peace.
Oh, War and Peace. I thought you said War and P.
It's a book about this thick.
War and Peace. Okay. No, I thought you said Warren P. Warren P. I was like, who's Warren P? I heard of Warren Buffett, Warren G, but I don't know no Warren P.
Peace. Evidently, my teeth are loose or something. I don't know.
That's okay.
You're channeling Billy.
I'm channeling Billy?
Yeah, the piece that Huntsville brings.
That's not Billy.
Who? Oh, no. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's
That's not Billy.
No, I know what you're talking about, Kaye. That's
I thought it was a reverend.
That's Winston Spencer. It's Michelle's husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he said, I love the peace that it brings.
Right.
Yeah, so. All right, well, welcome back at it. We are continuing on here, a fun Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday, by the way. Crickets are back in the studio. I went back and listened yesterday. I don't know where these crickets are. I cannot find them. And I know Kyle would kind of be a jokester, but I know that he also would not hide one of those cricket machines under my table to try to find it. Have you seen these things?
You would.
These are horrible. And someone was telling me about the other day, and I've seen them before. Yesterday, Jason was talking about it. But you can go on Amazon and buy these little hidden sound devices, and it's like a cricket, and that thing will play for months.
Yeah.
And people are doing that and hiding it under. I would be, man, I'd joke around, but if I found out someone did that to me.
You can tell if it's a real cricket.
How is that?
By the temperature.
Well, explain.
Crickets chirp at a certain temperature. A rhythm for the temperature. If it changes rhythm with the temperature, then you know it's a real cricket.
So it's like they
If
chirp.
it stays the same, then it's a machine.
I did not know this. All right, there's your Wednesday wisdom, Kaye. Just got cricket chirping. So, hey, we want to we want to get to some of these comments real quick that are coming in this morning. Jamie Saucier Woodworks joining us. Sorry, Jamie, your sign is covered this morning, but we have this beautiful flag. Big thanks to Paul Oley. Paul, I found that back there, and I put it up.
Paul's birthday is Monday.
Oh, Paul. We'll have to
and today is Elliot's birthday.
Elliot? It is Elliot. Hey, Elliot Herzlich. Can we sing happy birthday to him? You ready?
You want to?
Yeah, let's do it. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elliot. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
On Channel 4.
Now close the door.
I don't know the rest.
Candy. Hey, that was it's pretty good singing there.
I thought so too. I dig karaoke.
Did you? Do you ever do karaoke? Do you ever do karaoke? Did you really? Oh, I was about to say, man. I hosted karaoke once.
I can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Jamie Saucier with us, Kyle Kreiner in studio also here. Kyle saying good morning to you, Kyle. Russell Humphrey, he did say let's go Huntsville to start with, but he said plate earlier. And Mayor, I was wanting to know what that meant. Plate. He just texted in plate earlier, and it may have been something we were talking about earlier.
Might have been the cruise.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the food you can eat.
Yeah. So, Mayor, good to see you on this morning. Rachel Kreiner joining us this morning. The Kreiner family getting locked in today. I saw Rachel yesterday. She's been hanging out with the kids when y'all go on the water days, right? Is that what y'all were doing yesterday?
She's been driving our bus, and so when she's
a
not busy
in the summer.
when she's not busy running around on vacation or something like that, She's been helping us out.
I was giving her a hard time because Bridget and I had both went to pick up Caden a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, is that Rachel? Because I didn't recognize her at first. And Bridget was like, I think it is. I was like, hey, Rachel, hey, real loud. She didn't turn around, didn't wave or nothing. And I guess she didn't hear us. But I told Brett, I said, well, that's obviously not Rachel. She didn't turn around. And so the next time I saw Rachel, I was like, hey, that was you. You didn't hear us, did you? She's like, no. So yesterday when I went to pick up Kate and she was getting out of the bus, hey, Rob, how you doing? Like real loud to make sure that I heard her. So Rachel, good morning to you today. Kyle said that the theme song for Rick should be the Candyman. Kate.
No.
You're not a fan of that one?
No, don't like that song.
Candyman, Kay.
No.
What would your let me ask Kay. Kay, if Rick had a theme song, what would your song for Rick be?
I'm not a good person to come up with songs.
Maybe.
What are you whistling over there?
Maybe the She's Gone Country, but change the lyrics to He's Gone Country.
I've always been country.
Look at them boots. He's gone country. He's got a new attitude.
Well, our wedding theme song was God Must Have Had You in Mind when He made, or what was it? It was real popular for a while.
Oklahoma or something.
No.
That was 19 years ago.
What was the song God had you in mind when He made Oklahoma?
No, God had me in mind when He made you or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know.
And we picked it out, and that was the longest 3 minutes of my life, standing there with that song playing.
We didn't realize how long the song actually was, so we were standing up there looking at each other while the song played.
And by the way, our anniversary is Monday.
Oh, no way. Happy anniversary. What number?
19.
19. Come on, man. Happy anniversary. We got a lot of great events coming up.
We're still newlyweds.
We are.
Did y'all renew the vows like on the cruise ship?
No, but we held hands when we were snorkeling.
That's close enough. Bridget, we need to, when Bridget and I first started dating in the first 5 years of us being together, we used to sit on the same side of when we go out to eat, that had a booth, we'd sit on the same side.
We still do.
Well, then as the kids started coming, we don't sit on the same side anymore.
Well, that's because you got to herd the children. But
yeah.
After the children grow up and go away, then you can sit on the same side again.
There's something about that. It's just I like to sit on the same side of. Now the problem with me is though I've been eating too many hamburgers and it's probably kind of hard to fit in on that side anyways these days.
That breakfast at McDonald's that you say is so good.
Oh yeah, that processed chicken, man. It's like they make it like plywood, just strips of chicken. They just smack them together. And they put a little gelatin in there to glue it together. It's good stuff, Kay. You need to try it sometime.
We'll pass.
Yeah, it's wonderful for you, especially
However, at Cafe Texan, that's a breakfast.
The preferred partners. I can't go anymore because the show is now from 7:30 to 8:30, which we are in the early discussion stages of moving it back to 7. We just have to build up that routine first. But I miss being in preferred partners. It was our Tuesday chamber group. And they went and ate there. I was like, man, if I was still in preferred partners, I could have went to Cafe Texan with the group. I mean, I can go anytime, but more folks joining us this morning. My sister, Rebecca Schaefer, saying good morning, Huntsville. Quentin Glaze, our number one engager, on this morning with us. Paul Oley, good morning, guys, he says. He was just saying good morning to Rick and I. Okay, sorry. Didn't say guys and gals. It was just Rick and I.
Well, I noticed guys was capitalized.
Yeah, that's
Paul, we need to talk.
Paul Oley, we love you. Oh, yes, we do. Paul, good to see you this morning, my friend. We're joking. Quentin Music Man Williams, good morning. Quentin, man, we love you, buddy. We've been praying for you. I know that, Quentin and they lost someone in their family. Quentin's such a great guy. And Quentin, man, we love you, and I've been praying for you and your family, man. But thank you so much for saying good morning and always being here with us. Debbie Griggs, maybe a new viewer here. Never seen Debbie on before. Do you know Debbie Griggs?
No, not that I know of.
Debbie joining us, saying good morning. Good morning to you, Debbie. Thanks for being here. Steph Valley over at Magnolia Kennel. Bridget, don't get mad, but Steph and I got a date. Yep. It's actually to bring the dogs over to her later today. So, Steph, I'll be seeing you later today. We're dropping the dogs off over at Magnolia Kennel. And appreciate you, Steph. Always great to hear from you. Russell Humphrey, we said earlier, our mayor's here joining us. Clay Talsworth, man, he's on with us this morning.
Yeah, I saw him.
He was at trivia with you guys on Monday, right?
He was.
He may, when Clay sits next to Rick, it helps make you look a little bit more presentable.
He was sitting next to Kaye.
No, there was a picture. I thought he was next to you.
No, he's next to Kaye.
No, well,
Kaye's in between me and.
Well, I just botched that home.
We have to have a buffer.
A lot of other folks
I was
too.
sitting next to Kyle.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Well, that's what I meant then.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clay. It's actually Kyle. Helps Rick out. Kathy Schweitzer joining us, one of our wonderful HISD trustees. Kathy, good to see you this morning. Always love seeing Jennifer's comments too. She said, "Good morning. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Y'all have a blessed day." So good morning, Jennifer Augustinetti joining us as well. Billy Cawthon, love what Billy says. He always says, "Good morning, family." And we talked about this yesterday. We really do appreciate everybody who engages with us, not just here on the show, but on the platform, because we really do. We want you to feel like you're part of a family, and we appreciate that. And also the Horn family, Richard and Linda joining us. Good morning, Huntsville. Have an amazing day. Richard met us for Billy Cawthon's restaurant report on Friday. We went over to Three Sisters Kitchen and gave them an A 5-star Michelin rating.
They are
it was
great.
Unbelievable, man. It was so good. The service was great. And I
they
joke.
kind of make you feel like family there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
they
family is our core value at the school. Each letter stands for something.
Family's the core value. Family you get at Three Sisters. They didn't pay me to say that. We just went over there. And I told them, I said, we're here. We're going to rate you guys after, so make sure. And I'm going to tell you, and we were joking. They knew. But where else can you go anywhere and get just straight up grape Kool-Aid, man? You can go in there and get grape Kool-Aid. And it took me back like 20 years ago, well, 30 years ago, when I used to drink that stuff like water. So if you're looking for grape Kool-Aid or red Kool-Aid, go over to Three Sisters Kitchen. It is the best Kool-Aid you've ever had. And I don't know how you can make Kool-Aid not good, but they make it really, really, really good. So there's a right way to make Kool-Aid. It's got to be the consistency of sugar. Whatever they're doing, the consistency of the sugar they put in that
I don't
stuff
remember having grape Kool-Aid. I think we had tea when we were there.
Oh, yeah, well, get the grape Kool-Aid, man. Because some grape Kool-Aid, like you drink grape and sometimes it tastes like cough medicine. Not this. Bridget was like, are you going to stop drinking that? 4 glasses of that stuff. That's why I'm still hyper, by the way. So appreciate them as well and the Horn family. No restaurant report this Friday, but we will have it again the week after.
Yeah.
Have y'all came
I've
with
never been able to go to one.
Kay, you can't hardly ever get away during the day. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, sometimes I have to know about it.
Well, it's every Friday.
It's every Friday.
So just start. It's and the community's invited every Friday except this Friday. So it's not every Friday.
It's not July 5th.
Not July the 5th, but we, as a community, we invite everybody out. And on the show Friday morning, Billy will pick a place and we go eat there at noon. So that is a standing reservation. Kai went with us a while back. We went over to Carbonero's and had some lunch with Amanda. You're welcome to join us as well. Now, if Amanda comes, she's probably gonna have to pay for it. It's a new person. You got to pay for everyone's food. So
I need a text.
That's how it works.
I'll text you.
You can sometimes listen.
Yeah, Rick will be in charge of that. So
the new time affects how long I can listen.
Just can't listen long. So. Standing reservation, but we may be going back, Kay. So we're going back. All right. Well, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna call our winner. And I also want to get some Kay's Wednesday wisdom today. So she's got a couple of pieces of wisdom for us. So we want to get to that. We'll take a quick break. Final opportunity this week to text in that keyword. It is fireworks, along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. By the way, farmers market on Saturday. You guys going to be out there, Rick?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all?
I assume we will.
So if you're looking
if the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Well, if you're looking for those delicious, yummy snacks, 0 Degree Creations, check them out. They're usually at the farmers market over there in the McKenzie's barbecue area parking lot. So again, text in the keyword fireworks on that 0 Degree Creation phone and text line to 936-339-0139. We're here today with Rick and Kaye Boehning, Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, over 25 years of early education excellence here in our community. Check them out online. Also, more information about the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. We'll talk about the event coming up in September as well. When we come back, more to come. Stay with us. We'll close it out on the other side. This is your show. It is Good Morning Huntsville.
In Huntsville, there's a man. Candy in his hands. Freeze dries with delight. 0 Degree.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliott Herslick. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliott Herslick of Elliott's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliott is the person. Again, it's Elliott's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliott's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Tomorrow's promise we believe. Kids are Huntsville's heart, they play and grow, the best care you'll ever know. Tiny hands and big bright dreams, in a place where learning gleams. Every day we sing and laugh, building futures that will last. Tomorrow's promise, children thrive. In this place they come alive.
Now see, this one's a little better, Kaye, right? Now, I didn't get approval from Kaye before I threw that on, but it wasn't too... At first, Kaye was like, what is this? It didn't... But once they started singing the lyrics...
Well, it started off with kids.
Yeah. And then we did that on purpose.
Like the fourth word.
We did that on purpose to make sure that people would pay attention so we could talk about it. So, well, welcome back in as we wrap up here in just a few moments. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Thanks for everybody for joining us here on this wonderful Wednesday with Kaye and Rick Boehning of Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Kaye, a couple of, a big event coming up here in September. We continue to talk about it. Just put an article up on the website at hellohuntsvilletx.com, and we'll run that in our newsletter ongoing up until the event. But, hey, the Unleash Your Imagination coming up. Let us know how things are going. I know Josie and you guys have just been doing a great job getting the word out, planning. How are things cooking up for this big event coming up in September?
Well, we've expanded it this year to include a car show and basically anything with wheels. If it has if a motorcycle or Jeeps or pickups, anything that has wheels. My dad loved anything that moved with wheels and had a motor, and so we're making the car show in honor of him. We're going to have vendors and food. A couple of food trucks out there, and
0 degree.
We're going to have 10 inflatables out there from Jump Around Moonwalks, and that's going to be the Jump Into Your Imagination. And there's a small fee for unlimited bouncing opportunities.
But they won't let me in.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a positive.
There's kind of an age restriction.
Yeah.
Yeah, bouncing opportunities.
Mental age doesn't count. So.
Wow. Really?
And then that evening we're going to have Lasso Your Imagination, which is going to be a barbecue dinner and auction.
And you're going to MC that.
Yes.
Yeah, no HFM this year.
Yeah.
No hand, foot, and mouth. Don't worry. I got that out of my... That virus is now in me, so I shouldn't get it anymore.
This is our major fundraiser to fund the Dolly Parton Imagination Library program that we are currently sending out over 1,040 books a month.
And that costs a little bit.
It's costs over $30,000 a year now. So, and we're enrolling babies. We got a partnership with the hospital, and the other day we had a baby get enrolled that was 2 days old. So
that's
that was really exciting. It's growing, and we're really looking forward to having
support.
Having this community come out and support us and get behind us. And it's amazing every day when I talk to people. How many people are starting to hear about the program and what we're doing, and how many books are getting out in the community, and how important it is to read to your child.
Yeah, if you're around somebody, I just wanted to say this: if you're around somebody that and you see someone that a family member or a friend that has children, educate in Walker County, educate them on the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. I have talked to countless people now, Kaye, over these last, really year and a half now that we've been back, and that you've really turned me on to this program even more. And I've talked to so many people that did not know about it. And so when we're out in the community, that's what we're trying to do, is spread the word about this. And once they're like, wow, I can get a free book. I was like, yeah, you can get 60 free books if you sign up from the month they're born.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if, it's 0 to 5. Maybe your child's 4.5. You can still sign up. You can still get a few free books. And so make sure that you do that. And we appreciate Kaye for bringing this great opportunity to Walker County. I always say this, that there's major metropolitan areas that don't even have this, and we have it here in Walker County, which is awesome.
Well, and yesterday I got to go to the care center and give a presentation to their clients that are expecting about how important it is to start reading to your child and talking to your child and getting your child started off right. And it was very, very rewarding.
Yeah.
They asked a lot of questions, and it was neat to possibly see somebody from the get-go. Because, I mean, you can read while you're pregnant, and it actually lowers the mom's
if you read
blood
out
pressure.
loud.
Yeah, lowers the mom's blood pressure, and the baby can hear and things like that. And the baby starts learning even in the womb, so.
Unless it's like me reading Dr. Seuss, then it would raise my blood pressure. Reading Dr.
Yeah, but
Seuss.
you're not the pregnant one.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't count. So, just kidding. Hey, I did want to mention something else too that I forgot to. Every day we do our new kind of impossible question of the day, and I wanted to do this real quick, and then I wanted to get back to the Wednesday wisdom today, Kaye. We'll do that here in just a few moments. By the way, for more information of what Kaye was talking about with Unleash Your Imagination, go to unleashyouриmagination.org. Josie's put together a wonderful website with all the information, the events from this year. Again, it's unleashyourimagination.org. Our question today was, and I should have got to it on the front end of the show, but it is every month. Doesn't seem like a lot. So think about this, though. Every month, more than 5,000 people search for this on Google. What is it that about 5,000 people search for on Google? So it's not going to be anything ginormous like weather, because that'd be millions of people. So think about this, though. Every month, a little more than 5,000 people search for this phrase or this query on Google. Rick, do you have any idea what it may be?
Yeah, freeze-dried candy.
Kaye, any idea what it may be?
how to change the battery in your car.
Not bad. Both good guesses. We'll have that answer for you after Kaye's Wednesday wisdom. But again, that question is, more than 5,000 people search for what? What is it that they search for on Google? We had a few.
Yeah, Kyle's over there Googling the
we had a few comments come in on this. And Grace over at Sweet Caroline's, she had a comment, and Tanya Tucker had a comment too of directions, which was kind of funny. So not directions. There's way more than 5,000. Rick said freeze-dried candy, 0 degree, right, Rick? That's what you said, 0 degree, freeze-dried candy. And Kaye said how to change a battery. So we'll get to – I know the answer because I write the questions, so I'll give you the answer here in a little bit. But, Kaye, what do you have for us today? A couple of Wednesday wisdom for us.
Wednesday.
Okay. Does Braylon know your name?
Daddy.
Yeah, but if Braylon gets lost, does Braylon know your name?
She does, but – like if I ask her on demand, she doesn't, but she'll say my name. So she's like, Rob, and I'm like, no, it's Daddy, because I don't want her calling me Rob.
Well, when I was little, my mom taught me out in public to call her by her name. And the reason for that is because if I said Mom, all the ladies would turn and look at me because everybody was Mom or Mother or Mommy or something.
To this day, when somebody hollers Dad, I turn around and look.
Man, I should have known when I was single. I should have said, hey, beautiful, and then everybody would have looked, hey, how you doing?
And so I would say Rosie out in public if I was trying to get her attention. And, just if a child gets lost and all they know is Mommy or Daddy, they can't tell, Rob Hip. They need to know your name so that the people finding your child can help them.
Or you could just chip them like you do a pet.
That's a good idea. Where'd you put that? Like in the... Anyways,
In her
that's
scalp.
good. That's really good advice, Kaye, because I never thought about that. You're right, because a child is going to scream, Mom, Dad. Well, everyone that's a mom and dad is going to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, and at home, or in private, it was always Mom.
Well, I was taught my phone number from an early age.
Yeah, that too.
My phone number that I remember, 281-830-8004, Mike Jones. That was a rapper in Houston. I remembered his number, but I don't even remember my own sometimes. Anyway, sorry, Kaye.
Yeah. You need to teach them the phone number too.
Not Mike Jones's number, but your parents' phone number.
Right.
Yeah. The other...
Kyle got that, by the way. He just yelled Mike Jones. Anyway, sorry, Kaye. Go ahead.
The other one is...
Must be that generation. I didn't mean a thing to me.
We're so worried about stranger danger, and we teach our children not to go with strangers or things like that. Well, you get to the situation where there's a fire and the child hides in the home because of the firemen coming in and been scared of the stranger, or they're afraid to go up to the police officer or things like that. So instead of teaching stranger danger, you need to kind of teach your child to always say goodbye to you. Like if you're at the house and Bridget is going to leave and go get groceries and you happen to be in the bathroom or whatever, she's going to say bye to you. She's not just going to leave. And you walk out of the bathroom and go, where's Bridget?
Mm-hmm.
So common courtesy and common respect and everything is to teach someone to say bye to you before you leave. And so even at 14 years old, my youngest son would tell me, I'll go help a person find their lost puppy. You know, they you know, hey, little one, come with me and I'll give you some candy, or hey, come help me find my lost puppy, you know. And I said, well, would you tell me bye first? And he said, yes, I would come and tell you that I'm going to go help him.
It's a really good idea. So then you'd know what's going on. And if it is something that's, you know,
a little sketchy
or
like
predatory,
the Candyman.
you'd know. Yeah.
Yeah. And so always teach them to tell you bye, because that's common respect and things like that. You can't teach all the you can't teach all the contingencies. You know, because they may, oh, well, okay, I'll never take candy from a stranger, but what about helping find the lost puppy? What about, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's very serious. Rick just went off to,
I do that all the time.
Here. Yeah, so anyway, but that's good. It's good Wednesday wisdom. Definitely a couple of things that I'm going to work on with Braylon now to tell me bye. She does it with Mom. She's like, bye, Mom, whenever, because usually Mom leaves right before we do. And my wife, and so it's cute. She always blows her kisses, bye, Mama, and she yells and screams, which is great. So, and I do like that thing too about learning my name in public, so they can say my name. Because, man, I used to get lost all the time in Walmart growing up, and I remember I'd have to go to the front. I was like 8 years old. I'd be scared, man. I didn't know what happened to my parents, and so I'd go to the front and they'd page my mom. And I obviously at 8 I knew my mom's name was Shirley. They'd be, Shirley, your son is up here. But if you're 4. Are you going to know to do that? Are you going to, my mom, are you going to know to go up front and ask somebody? Maybe that's something else too, when you're at the store, is if you go to a frequent store with your child, like an HEB, teach them to where the guest services is and say, if you ever get lost, go up here and ask this person for help. Maybe that's a good idea too. So,
I have to do that now.
Yeah. Every time I'm in HEB, I'm like, Kaye, Rick here. So.
And I have another one.
Oh my! She's full of them.
I'm not going to read Kyle's comment, by the way. God.
Was it bad?
On the back of your car?
Yes.
A lot of people will put the names of their children and how many family members
I wouldn't do that.
And, you're at the soccer field or whatever. Now they know the name of your children.
And how many children you have.
Yeah.
I would not do that.
Well, you'd be surprised when you go to the soccer games or this, that, or the other, how many people have the names of the children on their back of their car.
I'm going to put a bumper sticker on mine that says, my money and my daughter go to North Dakota State University, and see how many people like that here in Huntsville. I've got a short list of people who don't talk to me anymore because of that, by the way, but, it is what it is. So, well, good Wednesday wisdom here, brought to you by Kaye and Tomorrow's Promise. We appreciate that, Kaye. Very, very good pieces of advice today. Let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line, as we have a winner today, $20 going into somebody's bank account. Wish it would stay in mine, to be honest. Rick, I'll let you take this one.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, you would want to take this one.
I wouldn't want to take this one.
You haven't done it for a while.
Nobody's going to answer. Ain't me.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, well, how are you today, Mr. Mayor? I recognize that voice.
I'm fine.
This is, where are we? We're in old Huntsville. That's where we're I almost said we're 0 Degree Creation.
Yeah. Mayor Humphrey on the phone. How's it going, my friend? You were talking about plate earlier. Was that, you said everybody get to rodeo, man. Is that what you were saying earlier? Let's go to rodeo?
No. One of the things that I'd mentioned about let's get ready to rodeo. That was one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other thing I thought was a comment that there was a comment made, and I think that was my answer to whatever the question was at the time. But now
okay.
It escapes me. I feel like Joe Biden.
Nobody's that bad.
Did I really say that? I am so sorry.
No, we didn't hear anything. So.
Okay.
That got bleeped in the replay.
Yeah, don't worry. Hey, we're all there sometimes, Yeah.
So are you going to join us today at rodeo at noon?
I am not. I have a luncheon in the the manner of being the mayor.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, we appreciate. Mayor Humphrey did come with us one time to our restaurant, our Billy Cawthon restaurant report. He joined us. He and Tish joined us for lunch, so we appreciate that. That's a standing reservation, by the way. Every Friday at noon, except this Friday, Russell.
Well, good deal. Well, I really would love to have been there today, just because of the one, the location is a good location, and two, I like to be able to meet people that I might not have already met before, and y'all are a super great group of folks, and the community is wonderful.
Well, we appreciate that. I did want to ask you real quick, our impossible question today was more than 5,000 people search for this each month on Google. Do you have any idea what that may be? Do you want to try to take a stab at it?
Besides how to use a computer, I'd probably say how to use Google.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. So perfect guess there. Besides a computer, maybe how to use Google. So, yeah. All right. Well, Kay's got a question for you, Russell.
What are you thankful for today?
Today, I am thankful that I woke up, and I am thankful for the wonderful atmosphere that our community brings, and that the sun's shining. And it's not raining because we don't need rain right now, and the good Lord is smiling down on us.
Amen.
Right. Amen to that one. Well, Russell, thank you. $20 coming your way today. Just send us your Cash App or Venmo, and thanks for texting to win on that 0 Degree Creations phone and text line, my friend.
Rob, I appreciate it. Kay and Rick, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for what y'all do to the community, and y'all have a good day, and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
God bless you.
All right.
Bye.
The answer has now been spoken twice. So I just gave away what the answer was.
Okay.
More than 5,000 people a month on Google. Kyle said look for their wallet or car keys. Pretty good. The correct answer is they search for how to use Google. So that is the answer. Little more than 5,000 people each month search for how do I use Google. So this is something that we need to talk about, Kay.
What the answer comes up?
What if you say how to use Google? I don't know. Let's try it real quick. I know we got to get going, but here.
Curiosity has,
Curiosity's got them. So look. How do I use Google?
You just did it, you big dummy.
The first thing that comes up, how to use Google search. Google has their new search labs that I'm a part of. It's their new AI stuff like everything else. And it says, here's some ways to use Google. Search. Go to Google, enter your search terms, and review the results. Wow.
Hey, what an idea.
Yeah, what a great idea. Before Google, what did you use before Google to search?
Encyclopedia.
Well, I mean, on the internet, though. What search engine did you use before Google?
AOL, maybe?
AOL Kay, do you remember this? We'll go back a little bit.
I'm old.
Now, way before World Wide Web, I was using bulletin board service. It was local. You dialed into a server in your community. Some people set these up, and that's how you did things. But then when the World Wide Web was introduced, was not Al Gore, by the way. I don't know who started that. It definitely was nothing to do with Al Gore. He just helped sign something into law. It was nothing to do with him. Berners-Lee is actually the guy who invented the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee. And I have to be very clear about that because I get annoyed. Oh, Al Gore invented the internet. No, he didn't. He didn't do that. The World Wide Web, when it first came out, first search engine that you can think of, Kay?
MSN.
A lot of people use Yahoo was kind of one that was Yahoo used to be a big deal.
I still have Yahoo Mail.
The number one. Oh, did you ever have a Hotmail address?
No.
Man, I got nervous. First time somebody told me that, I was like, I can't repeat that. Because I didn't know that's what it was. I thought it was like some, like Hotmail. Ooh, hot. What's up? I'm a Hotmail. No, it was Hotmail. I got kind of nervous about that. The first search, and it was actually the number one leading search engine at the time, was Alta Vista.
I remember that.
AltaVista.com is what I used to use, and that thing was awesome. And then out of nowhere, this little thing popped up from some kids at a university called Google, and then it just exploded. And, boy, look at what they've done today with Android and everything now.
Yep. You know that the founders of Google were Montessori students.
That's cool. Yeah, it's on the commercial that we play on Spirit Radio FM. Yeah, so that is awesome. So there you go. That's a little impossible question. We'll probably still have one Thursday and Friday as well, so stay locked into social media, although we won't be talking about them on the show, obviously, because we'll have a replay and a recorded show today. But you can still have fun on social media on our Hello Huntsville TX page, and we'll still have the impossible question every day. So, Kaye, any final comments? Thanks for hanging out. I know we went over as we usually do, but it's always a lot of fun with you guys. So, any final comments from you?
Nope. I espoused lots of things earlier about what to do with your child. So
perfect. Rick?
I don't know what to do.
What are y'all
with my
doing
child.
for the 4th of July? Hanging out here? Do y'all go to Cape
I'm probably
Bar?
working.
Do you watch the fireworks?
I'm afraid of the fireworks.
Do you cry? Do you like go in the closet?
I go in the closet and cry. I'm kidding.
All
I
right.
love fireworks, especially those ones that go up, the aerial bombs, that boom, and you can feel them in your chest.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up. Big shout out Kyle Kreiner joining us in the studio. Amanda Sturdivant from Huntsville Public Library. What a treat today to have Amanda on and learn more about the great work that she is doing here as well. And a reminder, for tomorrow's promise and the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, go to unleashyourimagination.org and to go ahead and get your tickets and sign up. By the way, did y'all hear the news that Josie had given away a couple of tickets to that, I believe? So she made an executive decision on that, by the way, when y'all were out last week. So
Where she couldn't contact us.
Yeah. And I think Billy won those tickets, by the way. So they went to a good guy. So
I like Billy.
It worked out.
I would have given him tickets.
So be easy on her if that was not an okay executive
Don't
decision.
look at me like that, Kyle.
All right, we'll see you back at it tomorrow, a replay tomorrow with Jason Bay of First Baptist, so make sure to join us again tomorrow. Many folks are off tomorrow and Friday, but join the show tomorrow for a replay from Pastor Bay. And then Friday, we will have a special post-4th of July episode. It won't be live. We're recording that today with Billy Cawthon and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home over at Rodeo. So please come over and join us for lunch today at noon. We'll have a lot of fun. That'll wrap it up as we end every show, reminding you today, friends, that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We really do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until next time, happy 4th of July. Good morning, and God bless Huntsville. Have a wonderful day. See you, Rick and Kaye.
Bye, guys.
bye.
Huntsville nights, neon lights ignite. Paul Lilly at the gallery, what a sight. Custom frames, each one with flair. You bring your art, he adds the care. We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your